Kia ora and hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to everyone that's joined us. Hello Sydney, hello Psycho Kid. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. And this stream's come a bit faster than I expected. It's our picking up the stones on the FourFields map with vintage equipment. Fortunately, some of the bigger vintage equipment is available. So this is available as multiplayer if people want to join in. But I'm going to make a start on getting these stones picked up. So I hope everyone's having a good day. It's been quite a good day here. Not much happened, but sometimes that's really good. Yeah, I was dozing off a bit too this afternoon, but yeah, I'm sort of had dinner, so now I'm feeling good, ready for another stream with the Kiwi clan. So what do we got? We've got 6 on our vertical at the moment, 3 on our horizontal, but that should increase pretty quickly. Ooh, bit of an issue with our textures there. So yeah, 250 subscribers came way quicker than I expected. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed. Do appreciate it. So our next big one will be 500 subscribers. And I think I'll celebrate that with a 12-hour live stream. I think that'll be quite good fun. So I was quite happy when I woke up this morning and I checked the subscriber count, and it was still sitting at 252. Usually YouTube, when we get to one of these markers, it will take 4 or 5 of them away. So yeah, I'm still waiting for that to happen. So I'm using the extended stone picker. I did double check, and these are realistic. It is a real machine. They do come in this width in real life, so we're not cheating. And it wouldn't be a Kiwi stream without forgetting to put the implement down. Implement not down, count 1. We don't do crash counters here, we do implements not working properly counters. Alright, that's better. So I think it'd be fun to watch one of these on a big bud. But yeah, it is basically just the 3 that will be able to do it. This Massey Ferguson and the 2 big buds. So there is one farm wall that has enough power, but that's because it was set up with basically a very custom engine. Probably for those drag plow events, tractor pulling. Okay, we've got 5 in our horizontal stream. Thank you all for joining. Do appreciate it. If you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. And feel free to jump in and say hi in the chat if you wish to. This stream is a celebration stream for getting over 250 subscribers. So in order to do that, we're going to pick up the stones that we brought up during our vintage Plow Fest. Hence the name of it, Vintage Plow Fest, the Stone Age. Because we're picking up the stones. Don't think we'll quite get it all done tonight, but that'll be fine. We've got guests here, and my office is also the guest room, so I probably have to vacate this room sort of reasonably early-ish tonight. 1 AM is probably going to be frowned on. Textures are behaving themselves again. Hello, rocket scientist. How are you today? Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Sunday. So I have set this up as a multiplayer stream. If you'd like to join, you're more than welcome. Yeah, the others might turn up later on, that's fine. Everyone has busy lives. Hey, Nacho! Welcome! Hope things are going well. Eric the Crazy Viking, how are you today? Thank you for joining. Awesome to see you here. Hope everyone is well. Hello Klaus, how are you today? See you'd snuck into our voice chat. Can't complain, awesome to hear. Awesome to hear. I actually watched an interesting video from, I think it was Ultimate Gamer. He made an interesting comment. He was saying that, you know, people in the chat maybe should leave their problems at home and that sort of thing, and you know, just you know, be positive to people, and you know, positive to the streamer and all that sort of thing. And while I agree that, you know, respect for everyone is important, I also think that you know, as a group, we have, you know, we're sort of like a group of friends, and you know, sometimes it's good to unload, and you know, have your friends give you the support you need. So while I do agree with him, you know, being positive is a good thing, you know, sometimes you just need to talk about things. And you know, when you're with a group of friends and you're comfortable with them and you're comfortable to be able to talk like that, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. So I have set this up as a multiplayer if anyone wants to join in. Same game name and password as last night's, just to keep it simple. Hey Klaus, don't know if you have done it on.
Good morning.
Hey, yeah.
Good morning.
How are you?
Chad.
How are you today?
Fine. That's fine. You?
Yeah, good, thank you. Good, thank you. Yeah, I was just about to say, if in case you didn't know, you were on mute, so I didn't know if that was because you were doing things or whether you didn't realise it. Hey, awesome, Nacho. Yeah, so just saying, it is a multiplayer, so if anyone wants to join in, more than welcome.
Just takes a few minutes.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Accept. Sydney, that won't be a problem. This stream will be so boring, you'll be falling asleep before you know it. Yeah, so my subscriber count didn't drop down overnight, so I had no excuse. I had to set up the FourFields again. Although I didn't.
Yesterday was a busy night. So
It was.
Consultancy was streaming. Farmer Che was streaming. Cajun was streaming, and he is still streaming.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I was watching today, and it was just sort of like, all I could do was say, "Hi, I'm jumping in. I'm pressing the like button for you, but I'm just going to have to lurk because I'm, I'm busy." And it was sort of like I was busy trying to follow everyone. I was
Same here.
I was trying to give Farmer J, everyone else had quite a few in their streams, so I was just trying to give Farmer J the support. So, hey, hello, AI Farmer. Welcome to the Stone Age.
The Flintstones on tour.
Yeah. We'll have a yabba dabba doo time. So basically it's just the big buds or the farm all with the roof on it that have enough power to drive the Scorpios. But yeah, unfortunately everything else is a bit transporter for a night at our little house in the woods. Oh, nice. Oh, that would be awesome. You enjoy that. Yeah, I'm not sure that one will have enough power. They're rated at 170 and that one's 100. So it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I give it a try.
Yeah, give it a try. Otherwise, the farm all is definitely overpowered. Might help that it's got dual wheels, don't know. Hey Brady, how are you? Blue Zach, how are you today? Welcome to the stream. Hello Kimberly Tanner, how are you? Yeah, thanks for popping in. And thanks for the like, appreciate it. Say hi to everyone over there for me. How are you doing, Blue Zach? Hope you're having a great day. How's that going, Klaus? What's your speed?
It was good. 70 Ks.
17k, yeah, that's what I'm doing, so cool. Amazing tractors those, aren't they, really?
Yeah. I think they are built in Switzerland.
Swiss precision.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Blue Zach. Yep, we're celebrating our 250 subscriber mark. It only feels like I'd only done this about, what, a few days ago. So we did the vintage Plow Fest here and left a field full of stones. So for 250, we're picking up the stones. And it came way sooner than I expected, I'll be honest. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like I say, it's a multiplayer, so anyone's welcome to join. It is in the Discord, the name of the server and the password to get in. 1:30 a.m. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I do appreciate you guys in the States when you come in, because I know, you know, it is not a great time for you guys, you know? It's not regular times. So thank you so much for taking the time to come in and say hi. I do appreciate it.
Speaking of saying hi, hello.
Hello, how are you?
Not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. You want to try
That's
your
the
luck
way.
with the ping?
I can do.
Yeah, it was about 2 a.m. This morning that I got to bed, but it was fun doing the multiplayer stream. I think we all had a lot of fun on that one.
Oh, the tractor with the fuel tank is still there.
Yep, it's still there. Might come in handy. Yeah, it won't be long and I'll have to get the stone tender to pick up empty out the stones into. I have got a stone sell point over by the houses where the fuel tank is. I'll put one over there.
Oh.
Awesome, AI Farmer. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, like I say, I'm hoping to do that sort of every Saturday night, if that works for everyone. So I suppose the next thing is, do you guys want me to sleep through until the next day? Or that way we start on the next month and can make a start on things.
First I have to feed my goats and sheeps.
Oh, you need to jump in and feed your goats and sheeps, yeah.
Yeah.
They should have enough with the meadow, shouldn't they?
Yeah. You should. But they want to fresh grass and hay.
I'll be back.
Yeah, no worries.
I didn't realize he was gone.
I think he said he will be back, so he's going. Yeah, I know he does. Yeah, I wished it worked that way, but yeah, if it did, well then, do you really think I'd be working? But hey, as I've already sort of, it's Sunday evening here. You guys already know that Sunday the world doesn't blow up, so because we've already gone through it. So there you go. Sunday's safe for you. I know. I know. Yeah, all good, AI farmer. Hey, you look forward to your stay at your little house in the woods. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Sometimes we'll do a weekend. We can get a little house by the beach, and so sometimes we'll nip off for the weekend and just spend some time at the beach. Of course, living in an island, you're never anywhere more than about 2 hours away from a beach, and we live in the middle of the island. Okay, I'm going to have to empty out. Hello, Cajun. How are you? Thank you for joining.
Hello, Cajun.
Let's see if I can do a couple of things here.
Been a while since I last talked to Cajun.
I guess he streamed through the night.
Okay, so I've put in a couple of links here. One to Brady, does some great videos, and Cajun does some awesome videos as well. So feel free to jump over to their channels and give them a little bit of support as well. They've been very supportive of this channel, so and in fact the whole community's been really supportive, so I'd like to give back where I can. Good to hear. Yeah, I saw you were streaming a bit. Popped in to give you the like and all that, but unfortunately had to do some stuff, so couldn't stay and chat. Hello, Bob Lee. How are you today? Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day.
Oh, Bob Lee, he's a bit of trouble.
You have to excuse Farm Dog. There's a bit of fireworks going off, and she's letting them know that it's not appropriate. That it's neither Guy Fawkes nor New Year's. And for our American friends, Guy Fawkes is basically a celebration from the UK. I think Australia does it as well. It's all to do with someone trying to blow up the Houses of Parliament in the UK, and who called Guy Fawkes, and yeah, so it's an excuse to have fireworks and light off the fireworks, I guess, because that's what the Houses of Parliament could have looked like if he'd succeeded. Hey, thanks, Cajun. Appreciate that. Yeah, you're not wrong there, Blue Zach. It is a great community.
Thank you, Nacho.
Hello, Wicked
That's
Trader.
alright.
Remember, definitely. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. Yep, I think we're the only stream that provides snacks. Oh, this could be fun. Realistic. They do slightly overlap.
Likely. Or maybe you're going far to the left.
Yeah, Blue Zach, US version would be Independence Day. It's funny how days can have different meanings for different people. So, to my American friends, please don't take this the wrong way. But from the point of view of someone loyal to the crown, your Independence Day is actually Traitors' Day. So yeah, just funny, different points of view, you know. But nah, congratulations on the independence and that. So yeah, please don't take that the wrong way. It was just, you know, a thought experiment. I think Nicolas Cage basically summed it up in National Treasure, didn't he? That. So yeah, it's an interesting thought experiment. We've just recently had a cyclone come down from the tropics. Gave us a bit of rain and a bit of wind and all that sort of thing, but it's also brought in some hot, muggy weather. Yeah, good night, Sydney. You have a good sleep.
Yes, good night, Sydney.
Night, Sydney.
Don't touch me, Kiwi.
Righto. Just not quite enough room, eh? Yeah, we usually get them about this time of year. They just come down, blow a few things around, and yeah, give us a bit of rain. We needed the rain. Hey, we picked up another subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a great day. I think I'm getting a bit further with this machine than I did with the half-meter plow. Yeah, sorry, what was that?
Just a little.
Just a little, yeah.
Oh, I was just going to say, downloading all the mods and then I'll be on.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, there's a few mods to download.
Yeah, it's just all the tractors I got to get. But with my internet, it'll probably take all night.
Yeah. Yeah, mate, these what we'd done was when we got to 150 subscribers, we had a celebration by having a vintage machinery plow fest. So we were ploughing up this field with vintage machinery. And persevered with it. I actually spent about 2 hours sitting on the Porsche Junior with a half-metre plough. And yeah, sort of probably did about, I don't know, 10 metres of groundwork. So yeah, we obviously dug up a few stones. So for our 250 celebration, we decided to pick up the stones in the field. Still using the vintage equipment, but the Porsche Junior is just too small for these machines, so we're using the bigger ones. We've got a couple of big buds over there as well. And yeah, this Massey. So it's all pre-1980 equipment. And we just got another subscriber. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I have to admit I'm not a big fan of the pivot tractors, but it's still a nice looking machine. Good morning, Andrew Bailey. How are you today? Hope you're having a great day. Did you have today off, or are you still working? You're not at work till Wednesday. Oh, nice. You have a good break then. That's good. Because did I hear you work in a bakery? So that'd be very early starts, wouldn't it? Yeah. If you want to join in, Andrew, feel free to jump in. Usual server name and password if you want to. (2 a.m. to 4 a.m. start. Oh man, yeah. Right, felt like something a bit different. Big Bud's probably overkill for this, but you know.
Well, you know, I'll have a big bud on the stone picker.
Yeah, you can take over this one if you like. I just want to give it a try before you end up here.
Or it ends up beside someone's house.
Yeah. Come on, with the new GPS system, that shouldn't happen anymore.
Hopefully.
Enjoy your breakfast there, Klaus. Sorry? No, Andrew. Just demolishing your breakfast. Good for you. Right. So yeah, that big bud's probably a bit of overkill, but never mind. Yeah, especially with the 30-second ping. I actually like the interior of this big bud. It's nicely modelled.
30-second ping. I wonder who that is.
That was an excuse for hitting the house, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. From what it looked like I was 30 seconds away from it.
Oh, we've got 10 on our horizontal stream and 2 on our vertical stream. So welcome to everyone that's here. If you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Always fishing for likes. So yeah, I do like the modelling on this big bud. The wiring harnesses underneath, you know, it's very utilitarian. Nothing fancy. It's got everything it needs, and that's all it's got.
Hey now, Andrew. What your mouth?
So I'm back.
Hey,
Hey, Klaus.
welcome back.
Yeah, had a blue screen,
Oh no.
and it was something downloading in the background. So it was too much to Discord, YouTube, and other programs that's running in
Yep.
the background.
Yeah. Yep, you're not wrong there, Andrew. It's very mechanical. Big, thick wiring. Big, solid levers. Big, solid door catch.
No beeps.
No beeps. Big, solid button to pull the air brakes on. Big, solid starter button. Yeah, thank you, Brady, for calling in. Do appreciate it. Have fun with your filming, and yeah, I'll catch you on one of your ones. Thank you. So to everyone that's just joined us, we're celebrating 250 subscribers. We celebrated 150 by having a vintage tractor plow fest on one of the FourFields maps. And yes, we did end up with the 12-meter lizard plows on the back of the big buds and that, but we got through the field. I did spend 2 hours sitting on a Porsche Junior with a half-meter plow, so we did do some time. But yeah, for 250 we decided we'd pick up the stones on the FourField map. And I'll be honest, 250 came by way faster than I expected, so thank you so much to the community. I do appreciate it. So next goal there is 500 subscribers. When we get to 500 subscribers, we'll have a celebration, a 12-hour stream. Don't worry, I won't expect you to be there for the whole 12 hours, but I will be.
You must be.
12-hour stream I think I can handle, but yeah, I'm not too sure about the 24-hour stream for 1,000 subscribers. Do 24-hour and 6-hour increments. That could work. Alright, we've hit 9 likes on our horizontal stream. Thank you to everyone that has hit the like button. You guys are absolutely awesome. If you haven't hit the like button and you're not sure whether you'll like it or not, just hit it. You can always change your mind later on. Of course, I'll be hoping that you'll forget to unlike, but you know. But I hope everyone is enjoying the stream. It's fun to watch some of these vintage equipment. I have to admit the Big Bud is not something that I quite often see used on streams. That's a big hefty drive shaft. Yeah, that could be an idea. Definitely got to have toilet breaks. That's a big lump of cast iron in the front of that Big Bud. And this is only the small one.
Oh, aren't you in the big one?
No, I chose the small one.
Ah. Well, I hope you got the big V16, because that's what I'll be using.
Oh yeah, it's sitting there.
Perfect.
All 1,100 horses of it. Thought we'd be finished by now. Not quite. We are getting through it though. I have to say, Nacho, I'm probably regretting some life choices, like letting you have the Big Bud. Wouldn't be just a house repair, it'd be a whole new house.
Well, if anyone needs a house removed really quickly, I could certainly help.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, I might grab another couple of Scorpios. Oh, nice. How did that go, AI Farmer? Oh, awesome. Yeah, I know Mr. Silly P does all his on Share Factory. So yeah, that's awesome. Oh, if you decide to put it up on YouTube, put a link in our self-promotion in Discord, mate. More than welcome to. Should be Kiwi, Sim Farmers multiplayer stream, and K1W1. Yeah, I have to say the stream last night went way later than I expected. I was having so much fun with the multiplayer that, yeah, I was thinking, oh, really should bring this to an end, and I didn't realise we were sort of looking at about 1 a.m. in the morning. So, yeah, time really flew. It was so much fun. Thank you to everyone that was in the stream.
It was fun for us too.
Glad you guys enjoyed it. You were playing already for 3 hours, not that familiar with it, so I blasted it into editing. Now it comes I forgot to save my game. Yeah, that happens. But hey, that's what it's all about, is, you know, doing testing. And before I started streaming, I did quite a few test videos and test streams just to make sure that it was all working. And even then, after all that, OBS still throws some curveballs, and you know, I can start a stream and my camera's not working, or my microphone's not working, or something like that. So yeah, it can be fun. Hey, we've just grabbed another subscriber. Thank you so much for subscribing. I do appreciate it. 255 subscribers now. We're on our way to 500. And with the 500, there'll be a 12-hour stream. Not sure what we'll do.
Did you talk with your family about that?
I mentioned it to them. They sort of, yeah, shook their heads. Gave me that, you know, look of, you're nuts. But I quite often get that look anyway. Okay, so technically this shouldn't have enough power to pull, but this engine has been hotted up quite a bit apparently, so it's a bit more than the standard engine size for this type of tractor.
I think you will handle it.
Oh yeah, this one will definitely handle it. Don't think the stock one would though. Yep, this one's handling it fine. Hey, Regin. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the vertical stream. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great day. We're in the middle of our celebrating 250 subscribers. We ploughed this field with vintage machinery for 150 subscribers. So for 250, we're picking up the stones that we'd ploughed up. And we're still using the vintage machinery. Thank you, Region. Yeah, that came a lot quicker than I expected. I'm truly, I can't thank the community enough for the subscriptions. It's fantastic. Farm Roland, how are you today? Thank you so much. Hey, thanks, Region. Appreciate it. Thanks for jumping in and saying hi.
I think I've got you on voice chat again.
Yes.
Yes, go.
Yep, we've got you there.
Just setting the stream up on the TV so it don't get in the way of my monitor. I'll turn the volume down. What have you got me on? You're still collecting stones and all?
Yeah, still collecting stones. There's a big bud parked down the side of the field a little ways. There's a Massey parked on the other side of the field a little ways. I'm in the old farm wall. If you want to jump into that one, just let me know and I'll kick myself out.
I'm in the big bud at the moment. I just took it out of the tree.
Yep.
Oh, I might make myself of some use.
You finally downloaded, have you?
Yeah.
So yeah, hope you're having a great day, Farm Roland. Yeah, hey, thanks AI Farmer. You enjoy your break. I'm extremely jealous.
Enjoy. Who's on the green tractor with the stone picker?
That's Klaus.
That's me, yeah.
It's got nobody sat on them. It's driving itself.
I'll just
Unless
let
that's
you.
just because we've got a little bit of distance between.
I'll let you pass because yeah, they do overlap slightly.
Much appreciated. Gone past. I'm going to go down, the next lane I go down will be on your left hand side, Kiwi.
Yep, no worries.
so much easier saying that rather than typing it and you're getting it 5 minutes later.
Yeah. Hey, Regin, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. You have a good day, my friend. And thank you for the sub.
Doing pretty well on the subs.
Yeah.
Seems to be, shows you're doing the right content. People must love to watch torture.
I think people do.
Well, if you'd have been doing this with, say, the Colossus pack or anything, I don't think that many people would have subbed to probably like the content a little bit more.
Yeah, we're using the Colossus pack in the other farm, but
But I noticed I was going to question the authenticity of farming from your side, but then I realised it was a different stream. I thought you'd given up on FourFields and started going with the big toys.
we're sort of doing just sort of doing different things, you know, trying to mix it up a little bit.
Well, to be fair, there's some nice updates in that Colossus pack.
Yeah.
The cotton harvester and all that. I'm not really a fan of the harvesting cotton. That'll come in handy for me.
What I like is, you know, it's a smart looking pack. You know, they are really smart looking with the colours and that sort of thing, and the fact that you can just use them as standard equipment. You know, you don't have to have the oversized capacities or the super fast headers or anything like that. You can have standard equipment and just have nice looking machines.
To give me a chance of doing all the farming with the times 5, times 10 sometimes, I usually do double capacity. So around the 50,000 or whatever the next level up is.
Yeah.
I usually go with that and the 10-mile-an-hour headers.
Yep.
I don't really go for the unrealistic 50 metres or anything like that. Just that little extra speed just so you can do bigger fields.
Yeah.
Not have to worry about having to cater to them every 20 seconds while you get on with everything else.
Yeah.
Kind of keeps it realistic in a sense.
It's, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, let's face it, you're trying to cram 30 days into 4 days, you know, if you're going for 4-day months. There you go. Carry on. I'll just lift up.
There you go. Where are we tipping? I'm at 92%.
Yeah, we've got a trailer up there on the Volvo, and then we've got a buy point down by the houses.
Is that the ones going down towards the farm? All the houses?
Yeah, the middle of the field, basically. Next to the fuel tank.
Yeah. Pink can't be that good today. I keep stopping and doing wheel spins on the spot. I tried that Mustang, that Lizard Mustang thing.
Oh, cool.
That's a bit sensitive on the old steering. You can almost do a rolling burnout in the thing. In reverse and going forward.
Yeah, I haven't actually tried it yet. I must get round to that. So, like,
if you know what you're doing, you can near enough set it up a bit like Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds. Or you can just go for the generalised, how the American would do it with the front lip and stuff like that. Not my cup of tea, it takes away from the shape of the game.
yeah. Yeah, I'm partial to the Mustang. I do like it.
Older the better, even though some of the new ones are quite nice. Older the better.
Yep. For me, the ultimate vehicle, you know, if money was no object and I wanted a, you know, a good Sunday driver, I'd be going for a genuine 1971 XY351 GTHO. Ford Falcon. Australian muscle. 351 cubic inches of V8 power, 4-speed gearbox.
A lot of people laugh at me, but mine would be, again, a Ford, but it would be either the Mark 1 or the Mark 2 Escort.
Yeah. No, that's...
Or even the Ford Anglia.
Yep.
The things that have character. Not the new stuff.
Yeah.
There's nothing new that would grab my attention. If I had the money, it'd be old school, because you have to drive the things. And you can maintain them at the side of the road.
Yep.
In case you need to. Right, I'm full. Middle of the field, did you say?
Okay, I'll just go down. I'm just running down to grab the Volvo now.
Go in my direction and on the field edge.
I'll come and empty you.
I'll go back to my parking spot. Line myself back up. Does this need to be folded up to empty?
No, no.
I usually have stones.
Or you want to go to the town point?
Well, he just said he was coming to unload me, so I just thought I'd line myself back up in the line. I'm happy either way.
Actually, I didn't realise it, but I may not actually be able to unload you completely because I'm
Well,
one of them.
if enough comes out to where I can get to the end, I can go to the sale point.
Yeah, yep. Ah, one of these is more than 50% of the trailer.
I don't have any shoes on mine. I've got the whole entire Bailey collection on my phone.
Nice.
All the way up to 54,000 litres or whatever it is on the big one. What do I do this time?
Yeah, it should be just I, and it should unload, and
R, B and Y. On the Xbox controller. Oh, you took it off.
took it all, did it? Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I did too, yeah. I'm actually at 98% on the trailer.
Better, that one, I'm expecting that much to come on. How many rows on this do you normally get on the empty tank?
More than I can count. How does that sound? I haven't counted them, so
Just to let you know, I'm going to stick the ping up on the TV and see how we go. Ooh. I'm at a whopping 14 milliseconds on the ping.
oh, nice.
1 millisecond jitter, decoding at 6.6, 0 packet loss.
All right, guys, we're going to make $1 million off this field. 1,752 in sold stone.
Nice. Bring on the million. It's quite an easy target to reach on a map like this, to be fair.
Yeah.
Once you own all 4 fields, you'll get there pretty quickly.
Yeah, well, I think there was something like I got 4 million litres of straw off the other field when we did the Nexit harvesting.
Wow.
And OmaTana's got a... there you go.
You know how many liters of slurry we put on the field?
No, I don't. I suppose I could find out by looking at the statistics, but yeah, I would say quite a few litres.
I would definitely say so. It's the one thing I never used, to be fair. I fertilised and I whack manure down.
Yeah.
Because I've got that many water buffalo, and might as well use the manure to spread.
Yeah, basically I was just using the slurry because we could buy it from the OmaTana's buy anything.
Yeah. Have you seen her new cow barn that she's bringing up?
I saw some of it, which she's got fancy lifts and all that sort of thing, so...
Yeah, take a little vehicle there so you can mess about. You can throw the bales down to feed the cows. Either with a bale or you can put it into the opposite slot and it turns it automatically into TMR. Yeah, fun one to see. I think it's going on Summerfields.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's pronounced in here, but it's got a different way of saying it. Summerfeld or
Summerfields.
along them lines.
Yeah, we've been...
I'm gonna have a go at it. I like FourFields.
FourFields has been absolutely a blast for, you know, doing stuff with the Nexit. And it was actually fun, you know, seeing 3 of them all working at the same time.
Yeah.
So,
I find this map is a map that you can play it in a lot of ways. You can actually be free to go all out attack with the Nexat or Colossus pack, or you can choose to do what we're doing now.
yeah.
There's quite not a lot of maps to every aspect of how you want to play.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly versatile map. You know, you're thinking, oh, 4 big fields, what can you do with it? But, yeah, you can definitely do some fun things with it. Next thing for me for the Nexat is to plant seed. So I've actually got that all set up, and I'll have to schedule a stream for that one, and yeah, we can plant some seeds and that sort of thing. I've got a couple of
Took me a day and age. Took me a day and age to work out what goes with what now, equipment-wise. I've got it all now, and I've bought all separate ones to do each job.
Yep.
I'll let you line up behind so they're not getting in the way then.
Yep.
Are we going right from the edge, or are we doing
Yep, yeah,
Within the
right
edge
from
of
the edge, even though, yeah.
I'm setting up.
Cool. So am I.
We just need other one now, so we can just have all three just travelling down.
Yeah.
That's
No.
a surprisingly good tractor, what you're driving then.
Yeah, this one is the hot version. It's,
The 300 horsepower.
yeah, the
Something
horsepower
like that one.
was bumped up for tractor pulling, I think.
It needs doing. It adds a little bit of fun with the old school aesthetics.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes the new stuff with the power. Sometimes it's nice to have such things with added power to do modern day stuff.
It is. I've had a blast with this map and the vintage machinery.
In about a month, I'm going to have a go at a stream. I'm going to have a go at doing a series.
Oh, nice.
But, like yourself, I'm going to do the whole thing with vintage equipment.
Yeah, I would like to do that, but I'm finding it hard to find all the equipment that you need.
Well, I'll take it up to a certain year just so there's enough there to do everything.
Yeah.
But it'll be mainly focused on all the old stuff I can find with the PC. Even if I have to have a go at modding certain things across onto SS25.
Hey, good
I've not
morning,
attempted that yet.
FS Consultancy. How are you today? Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a
Morning,
good day.
FS.
Morning, Evans.
I've got to see Farmer J. I fell asleep on a stream last night.
Yeah, well, Sydney's fallen asleep on our stream, hopefully. Here you go, FSC. And someone else that deserves a mention.
I got another multiplayer yesterday with Missy
Oh, yeah.
on Alma, Missouri. That was a good one.
Here we go. Farmer J's link has popped up as well. If you guys haven't checked out Farmer J, he does some fantastic streams, and he's trying hard to get to 100 subs, so it'll be really nice to give him a bit of support as well. And definitely FS Consultancy does some amazing streams, especially with auto drive. So if you haven't done so already, give him a bit of support as well.
And he is a master of chainsaw.
It certainly is, yeah. Oop, missed a little bit there.
No tree is ever left behind.
The thing I like though, it doesn't just take down trees, it just takes down enough to make the job doable.
Yeah.
You see a lot of people where they absolutely demolish the trees and just get rid of them.
Yeah, he just waits
You
for one
need
to get
trees,
in the
it adds
way
character.
and then he takes it out.
Yeah, say like 2 years time there might be no trees. At the moment it just takes the ones that get in the way.
Yeah, it's been good, thanks, FS Consultancy. Yep.
Chocolate egg for breakfast.
I think so far he's been kind enough to leave my house alone on that map. He hasn't demolished that area and ploughed it all up yet.
He said he wasn't going to, he's keeping, I do believe.
Yeah, that he said it took him about twice as long to actually do the field than it would have done if he could have just gone straight across.
He just cut a few trees on the island.
I just
I've
thought-
run a steady 16 millisecond thing.
Well, 16 milliseconds, that's not too bad. I guess, considering that, you know, I'm all the way at the bottom of the world.
It's not
Complete-
very excellent in that sense. When I do single player, it's normally down towards the 1 or 2.
Yep. Kiwis. Oops. Got my own map location.
I'll have to mod out some street signs and we can pass them on to FS so we can put some named streets down there for you, Kiwi.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some. It'd be a good mod if someone could do it where you could just type in the name and it would.
Yeah, on the
come up.
customization.
Yeah, yeah. You know, you could say, I want the sign to say these words. You know.
But you know for a fact it can be done because you could do it with number plates, so it wouldn't be too far off.
Yeah.
It'd be just adjusting what you're doing it to rather than certain things. So it is doable, I should imagine. It's just getting people to think about it and do it. Once I've got a map done, I'm going to have a go at doing it. I'm going to have a look into doing it. I don't know if I'd have to put it as a mod or if it can be put into the game itself.
I guess it depends on whether you have to script something or not.
Well, as a bit, it's all new to me at the moment. I'll do a lot of research and go from there. Talk to people that have done a few things. I think I'll reach out to OmaTana once I've talked to her on Discord. She's quite knowledgeable.
Yeah, she was quite good when I asked her about why the switches were so big on her sheds and her gardens, and she basically just said that's so people can see them. But people don't see them.
I think they become a bit ignorant or a bit laid back with the easier route, rather than just looking for stuff.
Yeah.
Well, overtaking clouds.
Just stopped and lined up a little bit, so we give a nice picture.
Well, slow
Bam
down
rolling.
and then
The big bug.
Oh, you're joking. The big bug has decided to uninstall itself.
Oh, really?
So now I've got to reinstall it.
what, the one Android?
No, the 747.
I was going to say it's doing a good job if it's uninstalled itself. We just need Kiwi to have a nice bottle of nothing there for them just to catch us all. I'm impressed with them two tractors, they're doing a great job. You expect the big buds to be doing this all day long due to sound ribbon.
Yeah, my dinky little tractor
But
sitting behind everyone.
Mine is not that much bigger.
No, I think it's because mine's the tricycle one that just sort of makes it look tiny.
I've just took a screenshot as we were coming down.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried, but couldn't get back far enough to get you guys in.
I've dropped onto the well, Klaus will let you line. Take it away, man. I've swapped from the, for comfortability, I've swapped from the PC to the phone. Now Claudia. Just did the old screenshot on the phone. There we go, rolling on.
That's a nice picture.
We want from the back angle, so we've got the Kiwi, just plodding along.
Yeah, slow down a little bit.
No, you guys are good. I got some screenshots.
I'll try and line up in the middle
That's
to
good.
get the formation. Oh, I've stuck the wheels back. Klaus is buttons. You take the lead there, Kiwi, and fly around.
Righto. Yeah, Farm Roland, it's a big field. It's OmaTana's four-field map, and basically the whole map consists of just 4 fields.
I drive like it's switching.
Yeah, it does that sometimes.
I just started wandering into your lane and all as well.
So we originally did this map using vintage equipment. We ploughed up one of the fields. I actually spent 2 hours on a Porsche Junior and a half-metre plough, and probably ploughed about 10 metres of field. We then switched over to the 12-metre lizard ploughs, which, yeah, quite a bit faster. But that was for our 150 subscribers. For 250, we've decided to pick up the stones with the vintage equipment.
Oh, trust Klaus to get in with. There's Klaus. He's gone to the outside line.
Wouldn't be a Kiwi stream without forgetting to drop the equipment down.
But I've done that twice already, and it's not even mastering. As you can tell by the flight little bits of reversing. Oh, that's
Yeah.
a little bit closer to getting.
Yeah, other streamers have crash counters. I have equipment not used counters.
I think Farmer J has too many ways effing and blind, and the AI is not quite doing what it's supposed to.
Yeah, because he's trying to do the. He's on Michigan, isn't he? And trying to use AI and that sort of thing, horseplay and.
I think he needs to focus more on what he needs rather than trying to fully copy FSC. FSC's a little bit longer, actually. He's a bit of a pro. Whereas Farmer J still needs to learn rather than throwing everything in and trying to get it all to work. Take the stress out of it a little bit.
Yeah.
So it is supposed to be fun at the end of it.
Well, it is. If you're enjoying it, then people in the stream see you're enjoying it as well, and they're enjoying it.
Testament, look how many subs you've run in the last short period.
Hey, FSG, this is how the rifle looks like.
We've got magnets underneath, polymers across, but this is how it looks.
Definitely worth a screenshot, that one. Here we go.
On my screen, looking back, it looks like Klaus has started on the opposite layer and come back into this one. In the background.
Yeah, it sort of looks like the, what is it, the red arrows?
Yeah. Are you full now, Klaus?
I'm full.
I'm at 82%.
Yeah, I'm actually 99%, so...
Don't worry guys, I'll carry on, I'll keep it rolling with the team.
Here we go. So I might go and empty out.
Good job, the big bud's got bricks. Nearly ready to Klaus. I'll finish your line up for you, Klaus.
Okay, thank you.
It's just a straight run up then when you start with.
I don't think I'll make it on the stream tonight.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for trying.
It's only downloaded. It's only downloaded 1%.
Oh.
Yeah, I think sometimes client servers have a problem too.
Is it another multiplayer one or is it your normal screen?
No, I mean like downloading the mod for the tractor.
Right. I've had it sometimes where the smallest of mods take longer than the bigger ones.
Well, where I live, all mods take forever.
If you go straight ahead, Klaus, you should see the stone pile.
No, I'm going for the trailer.
Oh, yeah. Hey, we've got 14 on our horizontal stream and 12 on our vertical stream. Thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be awesome. Really fishing for likes at the moment. So at the moment we're on OmaTana's FourFields map. We've got equipment built before 1980, except for maybe the stone pickers. It's difficult to find vintage stone pickers, especially in crossplay mods. But the tractors are all before 1980. We ploughed this field up with the vintage tractors. For 150 subs, and for 250 we have there we go. Yeah, so for 250 we decided to pick up the stones we pulled up.
And 500, you're planting trees all over the map and then cutting them all down with a chainsaw.
No, 500. We're gonna have we're gonna have a 12-hour stream. Might have interviews with maybe have some interviews with some real farmers.
Yeah.
You don't know of any, do you?
I know.
550 you will harvest carrots with winter equipment.
That's it, Klaus.
I believe the Colossus is
Sometimes I have
classed
good ideas.
as a vintage equipment, isn't it?
Whoa, you're starting to step the wrong direction, Kiwi.
I'm pretty sure the Colossus is vintage. Definitely.
But yeah, no, I know a fair few farmers, so I can try ask around if you would like me to.
Oh, I was thinking of maybe interviewing you, to be honest, but yeah.
Oh, I'm more than happy to if you want me.
Well, I might fill in a bit of time for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Listening
Yeah, no,
to
I
me
can
for 12
blather on.
hours, I can't think of anything worse, to be honest. Oh, if it makes you feel better, I've dug the 747 out. I think the wheels are nearly as wide as the stone picker.
Yeah, I was just thinking that, whether you'd be running over what you already picked.
I think with the other stone picker, it would be the smaller one.
Oh, definitely.
I will be right back.
Yeah, all good, mate. Yep, stone picker's just a fraction wider, that's all.
What you got the jewels or triples on it?
Just the jewels. I don't know if you can get triples. I don't think there was an option.
Oh, it might be the other.
I know there was
some for that.
there was triples on the FS22 version, but I don't recall seeing this come up with triples. So
It might be the littler V-buds that can have triples. I know one of them can.
that's definitely a big lump of cast iron in the front, man. Those
Or
oil-
even you look how thick the mudguards are.
Yeah. I was looking at the oil filters, you know, they're nearly the size of your forearm.
Yeah, they're massive.
And the 747 makes the other big bud look tiny.
I'd love to stand next to one just to see how truly big they are.
Tell you what really made me understand the size of the equipment was there's a town nearby called Waihi in New Zealand, and they have a gold mine, and they've got a big open cast gold mine in the middle of the town. And because the town was built originally around the hill that had all the mine shaft, so they basically open casted it. And they used to have viewing platforms, and you could watch them working. And so I watched. You know, they had one of these big, Volvo earth-moving trucks. You know, the big ones.
Yeah. Yep.
And they had a big bucket loader, and this guy literally picked up one bucket full of dirt, dumped it in the truck, and that was it. The truck was full. And I'd always thought these trucks were absolutely huge, so I was looking at this front loader going, man, this truck isn't very big if one front loader can fill it. And then he drove down to the bottom of the pit and parked up next to a Kenworth low loader. And honestly, he made the Kenworth look like a Tonka toy. And I was thinking, man, that bucket has to be humongous.
Yeah, no, they're massive machinery, those are.
After they'd done the open cast, they actually started tunnelling in. And it was interesting looking at the equipment they used for the tunnels.
Oh, those big, they're like real flat, and they got that big circle looking thing on the front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but everyone's scattering now that I'm in the big bud. Tool not lowered, count 4 or 5 now. I'd hate to think how much diesel I'm using to run this thing.
Oh, that reminds me, I have to fill up after this lane.
Yeah, fuel tank just behind you, mate.
I saw it.
Yeah, don't pull a Kiwi and run out in the middle of the field.
Just wanted to get a screenshot. The 2 big buds. That's one of my most popular short videos, that one. People must like pain. Watching people.
Yeah. Watching you suffer.
Yeah.
could it be that there's a cup of fresh coffee on the end of the line?
That was a subtle hint.
Or just dreaming?
You're needy, aren't you, class?
Hey, to
I'll
quote,
see what I can do.
hey
You what?
Andrew, to quote Shrek, do you think he's compensating for something?
Oh, I've run the tractor into a tree.
To chainsaw out?
I was focusing getting you your coffees.
Okay, that's good.
Something a bit extra as well.
Thank you.
Hey, awesome. Like I say, it's still the only stream I know that serves snacks.
That's why I'm here. But I have to say, Nacho makes very good coffee.
Here you go, Nacho. If farming doesn't happen for you, you can become a barrister. A barista, sorry.
Yeah.
Not the barrister, the barista. There is a slight difference.
Only a slight.
Just a little.
Yeah. I think the difference is about 100,000 a year.
Who cares? I think I can do another lane with the rest of you. I'll give it a try.
Oh no, there's a house in front of me. What should I do?
Well, if I had seen that, it would have been too late already. Because it would have been hitting it.
On the right side, on the bottom right side, there's a pedal. If you push that, the house goes away.
Yep, I wouldn't be paying for a house repair, I'd be paying for a whole new house.
Probably the new front end on a tractor.
It's only a big dot.
Only.
You know what, there's only one in the world, isn't there?
Not too sure.
Like the big one, I mean, the 747.
Yeah, yeah.
I think there's only one.
Google it.
I don't know.
How many big bird 747s are in the world?
Yeah, no worries there, Andrew.
I like it to pirouettes in 22.
It says an estimate of 500 to 550 were made.
Is that the 747s or the?
That's what it says here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, hang on, that's different tractor breed. No, you were right. There's only one ever built. Yeah, sorry, I was reading about the other tractors.
Yeah, the smaller ones, the 360s and that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, one of the 747s ever.
Sort of makes you appreciate that, you know, it's been modelled and put into the game.
Yeah.
What was it? 1979 it was built.
Yeah, in the end of the 70s.
Yep. Yeah, when you think about the kind of tractors that were around at that time, when this came onto the scene, it must have just been mind-blowing.
Now there was the pirouettes, that was before. I guess they were built in the 60s. The Russian one. And there are still many in use today.
Well, that shows you how, if you keep good care of something, it'll last forever.
Yeah, simple technique. You're able to repair it on the field.
Actually going quite smoothly on the boot.
For now.
Very much so. I don't know if he's already got through into that other field earlier. As I was turning around, he got stuck on the grass and threw me into the field. Like where you just turned around. It's not bumped off 17, I've got the thing up on screen.
I hear excuses.
At least I didn't hit a building.
That's different. That's a difference.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
FourFields map would actually be a really good map to learn auto drive and horseplay on. You could have maybe 4 or 5 harvesters all working on it at the same time. And the road network's nice and simple, so you know you could learn the how to do the auto drive and lay the tracks for the auto drive. I know on the Brazilian map when I was harvesting cotton, I'd have about 4 cotton harvesters all going at the same time with course play. That was a lot of fun. But I haven't really played much with course play on FS25.
I didn't play much with courseplay.
What I didn't like with course play is, you know, they'd come up with a really good course, but you couldn't actually drive it. Someone else would have to drive it. And that's what I like about FS25 is that, you know, it's coming up with a course play type course, headlands and, you know, up and down roads and that sort of thing. But you can actually drive it yourself. You don't have to leave it to an AI driver. So I've actually enjoyed being able to just drive the tractors myself. And
The only one when I used courseplay was on Frontier map to create fields.
all right, we're nearly finished the field.
Not as long as Plow, man.
Oh, we flew through it once we picked up the 12-meter lizards. Yeah, you're not wrong there. It's definitely a niche. But I think a lot of people like to know, you know, how to use it. And to see it in use has got, you know, it's pretty awe-inspiring.
Oh, I'm low on fuel.
No, we've still got plenty of fuel in this one.
That's because you changed tractors.
Yeah, yeah.
I used this from the beginning. But I made it.
Someone's been working hard and the other one's been hardly working.
Yeah, but he works really hard at hardly working. Yeah, that's important, FS, that, you know, when you're in a stream, it's warts and all, isn't it? You know, you can't just gloss over things. Like when you run out of fuel, everyone knows when you run out of fuel. Whereas if you're filming, you just do a jump cut and, you know, hopefully nobody notices that your fuel gauge jumped up all of a sudden. But yeah, with the likes of Courseplay and all that, I think people understand though that it's always not going to work perfectly, and you can, you know, and especially if you explain why it didn't work as expected, it can be very helpful. Okay, we've got 13 on our horizontal stream, 6 on our vertical. Thank you all for joining. This is our 250 sub celebration. We're picking up stones on the FourFields using pre-1980 tractors. That is a skill. So if you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. It lets YouTube know that people are enjoying the video and that maybe it should show on more people's feeds, and they can enjoy it as well. Yeah, you're welcome, Andrew. I'm just glad people enjoy the streams. Haven't quite figured out what my next map's going to be. When I'm finished with Cheeky Badger or Oak Bridge Farms. Haven't found a map that's really hit me with a story yet. One map that did surprise me though was that Westbridge, that one. Was it a remake of a FS15 map? That one's really been done well to update it to FS25. Some of the textures are very low quality, not what we're used to with FS25 now. You know, as long as you don't get too close to the building, you're fine. If you get up close, then you notice the texture quality. But yeah, he's done well placing in for the productions and that sort of thing. So I was quite surprised with that one. It is, of course, the standard FS map for that time period. You know, great big mountains surrounding a little bowl. But the mountains did a good job of, you know, hiding the edge of the map. Yeah, FS, I have to admit, I never actually played any FS 15 maps. I first got into FS 17, so missed that map completely. One thing I have been surprised with is that no one's actually produced a Asian map yet.
Yeah, true.
Maybe, yeah, the Asian community is catching up with modding or something. I'm not too sure. Because, let's face it, people make maps for areas they know.
Yeah.
So possibly, you know, with the game being so new in the Asian market, it could take a while before, you know, someone sort of gets the skills to produce a map. Yeah, we've got some really skilled map makers, but, you know, generally they've been making maps for years now. They've honed their craft.
Yeah, as long as map makers tries one system.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the new map at the end of the year. especially if it's a UK map. We might finally get a right-hand drive truck.
Maybe, just maybe.
And maybe a Land Rover.
Yeah.
Ek weet nie as er Land Rover.
Does make you wonder actually, because you know, there's been a few Land Rovers come out under the Lizard name, and we haven't seen any yet. So I'm wondering if they've said just wait till the end of the year and then you can actually slap Land Rover on the front of it instead of Lizard. There we go, tinfoil hat time, people. Will Land Rover be in the new map? Will Mercedes be in one of the new mods with the stars align? You don't think Land Rover will allow its name to be used? Hey, welcome to 14 watching on our horizontal stream. Thank you all for joining. We are currently celebrating 250 subscribers by picking up the stones on the FourFields map on a field that we had ploughed with vintage equipment. And we're picking it up with vintage equipment. So pre-1980 machines. Fortunately the big bud comes in under that.
I will empty this and then I have to leave.
Yep, no worries. I'm probably going to call it a night as well. I'm probably in trouble with the family as it is.
Do they know about your 12-hour stream?
Yeah, they just rolled their eyes and looked at me like I was nuts. But, yeah, that's pretty standard.
I asked him that before, not sure.
They even thought I was insane saying I'd do a 24-hour stream.
Back on chat, I think.
Yeah, you are.
I hear you.
Apologies on that, just Easter phone calls. Certain family members rubbing in the fact they've got about 80 Easter eggs to go through. And I can't eat them.
We got way closer to finishing the field than I thought we would.
Just about done, I think.
Yeah, there's only a few rows to do.
Yeah, they're all rubbing in because I can't eat Easter eggs. Second minute. Can't touch the chocolate. What line do they use? So?
Looks like there's a couple of stripes left. I'm doing one. Yep. Okay, and then there's just the one next to me after that. Well, thanks for your help there, Klaus. It's been absolutely awesome.
No problem, was a pleasure.
I'm thinking, yeah, sorry, Andrew?
Is there any building time in the process of today?
Not that I know of, not today. So if you guys are interested, might look at maybe doing Nexat on FourFields doing the planting. Maybe would Monday night work for everyone on that one?
Yeah, it's okay.
It's what, tomorrow night, isn't it? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Tomorrow morning for me.
yeah, tomorrow morning for you. Yeah, yep. Yeah, oh, that'll be fun. I think same map, just bigger machines.
I like it. I'm starting to get used to it.
Yeah,
Now that it's updated, it's that little bit easier to control and play with.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Wasn't a fan of the maneuverability before.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique machine to use.
If that's what stuff like nowadays, what's it going to be like in, say, 100 years? Lines playing with us. Started off on one and put in the next.
Yeah.
Still got a couple of little bits on the edges as well.
Yeah.
One round fixture just seems to be on the outside of it.
So for the 12-hour stream, I'll probably be doing a few different maps just to, you know, make it interesting for people. So maybe we could plant this field. Yeah, could do, or just yeah, do different things. Yeah, obviously, you know, I'm the one doing the 12-hour streams. I'm not expecting everyone else to be there for 12 hours. And yeah, you know, but yeah, I could set up a few multiplayer and people can just jump in. Yeah, no worries. Hey Jays, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good day.
So,
Yeah.
wish you all a good day.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, chat. Have a fun today.
See you, Klaus.
Yep. Thank you, Klaus. Thank you for coming in and helping out.
You're welcome. See you the next time. Bye
Yep.
bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, I'm on Follow Pine. I'll pop in to Discord with Cajun for a little bit and chat with him, and
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah. No worries, mate. We're probably going to be finishing pretty soon anyway, so
It's fine. If you're still on, I'll jump in. If not,
yeah. No.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah. No. Thank you for being here, mate. Appreciate it. Here we go. That typical Kiwi. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. Nah.
Righto then.
You're awesome, mate. Thank you.
Catch you later.
Yeah, I'm just doing the opposite headland. Probably meet somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah, I'm going down that. I'm going down the next line in. There's a couple of bits down this side.
Oh yeah.
Start down the outside, everything else seems to be okay. There's just a few bits on the next one. It's not took that long to be fair for the size of the field.
Yeah.
Makes a difference having more than one person, really.
It does. Yeah, it didn't take us long with the Nexats, you know, when we had the 3 Nexats working. I think the one with the hardest job was the slurry tender. Trying to keep everyone full.
That's where you could have 1 or 2 dedicated people just topping up the slurry.
Yeah.
Oh, we've still got the red tractor in the field.
Yeah. Yeah, I just left it there.
It's not getting in the way of anything at the moment.
That's what I thought. Just wanted to try different tractors.
I noticed when I swapped to the red tractor to enter the stones, instead of running back round to this one, I skipped through. I forgot how many tractors there were.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, most of them are just not big enough for the this kind of equipment. Yeah, it's 170 horse, they reckon, for these.
Got a bit of advice anyway. If you've got any younger nephews or nieces that don't like to play with your PC, I've lost my Carmston Hill,
Oh no.
my newest one. I've got nothing. 18 hours of building and all gone down the drain. I'm enjoying that.
Is that because of the you're swapping between PC and console, or?
No, I thought I'd let them have a go on farming simulator, but you know, kids are like to press the buttons.
Yeah.
I come back and it's just a blank screen and everything's gone.
Is that on the You might have a backup. Do you know where to find your backups on the PC?
It's the actual folder from the all the folders, save folder.
Yeah.
It's the save folder that are deleted.
Oh no.
It's the folders that are deleted.
Yeah, you're
Three of my other games as well. I regularly play all that stuff. I spend real money on that again. So I've got to do all that again and spend more money.
Oh no.
So there's a nice big sign right now saying I'm not allowed to use.
Yeah, definitely.
My sister asked me to top up the seats and all that, she'll pay that, but I'm not all about it. I've got the money to do it, it's just the time, because a lot of the games I play, it takes time to do.
Yeah, that's the problem, eh? I know when I set up.
I don't really want to be doing anymore. I've got into farming simulator now, nothing else really seems to be floating about at the moment, it's a bit of fun.
Yeah, I'm the same. Like, yeah, I've got truck simulator, I've got flight simulator, but most of my time has been on the farm simulator at the moment. I'm kind of excited for the new racing game, but it's sort of like I'm not sure I'll have time for it.
Yeah, there's quite a few good games coming up for PC and consoles throughout the year. Jamie, Game Pass as well. I've got a topic on it.
Yeah, I've got Game Pass for the Xbox, and it is brilliant. Quite often my daughter will say, "Oh, can I install this game?" And it's sort of like, it's like a, 30, 40, $50 game and all that, and you're sort of looking at it going, yeah, you're only going to pay it for, a couple of hours at max, that's all. And it's like, if we were paying $50-$60 for it, it would be a definite no, you're not wasting your money on that. But because it's on Game Pass, it's sort of like, yeah, install it, play it for 2 hours, and doesn't matter. Yeah. So no, Game Pass is brilliant for that.
Yeah, I'm liking it. Just don't mess around trying to get all my stuff back. I figured I'm going to give up the cloud gaming. Now I've got everything I need for the PC. I'm just going to stick with the PC.
Yep.
Get it on Steam or whatever rather than Game Pass. Get the more reliability to it.
Yeah, Game Pass can be a bit tricky at times, definitely.
I just want it for the quality as well. There's a picture quality and that's a lot better.
Yeah, it costs a bit more though to get that picture quality.
It's robbed my bank account with a few pennies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I spent just over £280 on a gaming chair.
Yeah. And they don't last that long either, unfortunately. The leather cracks on them and breaks up. But
That's not weird, but I bought it from Volkswagen.
oh, better last then.
Yeah, it's a driving seat out of a Volkswagen Golf GTI.
Oh, nice.
It's even got the heated element and it's still on the massage giver.
Oh, nice.
I email about complaining though because there's no cup holder.
No cup holder, yeah. Oh, I think I'm going to call it a night now. Thank you so much for joining in, and everyone else, Klaus and
I'm just on my way to
all that.
but I'm not being moved on myself.
Yeah, we've actually got 20 watching on our horizontal stream and 10 watching on our vertical stream. Thank you all for watching. I do appreciate it. And well, I haven't been watching the sub count, but we've actually jumped up to, we've got another 3 subscribers. Thank you so much to everyone that's subscribed. 259 subscribers. That's absolutely amazing. You guys are the best. I do appreciate it. Thank you all for joining. It's been a blast on this map again with the vintage equipment. I'm really enjoying having a bit of fun with the vintage equipment, maybe even the big buds. It's not something I get to play on very often. Nice to see them being used. But thank you to everyone that has joined. Thank you to those that have hopped into the multiplay and helped me to pick up the stones in that field, because it's a bit daunting when you look at it doing it all on your own. But yeah, until next time, thank you everyone, and have a good day, a good evening, or a good afternoon, wherever you are in the world and whatever time you're watching this. And hey, if you could hit the like on the way out, that'd be fantastic. Thank you everyone. Until next time, bye.